Dude, don't you ever just miss it? Just fucking sometimes take me back, brother. Fuck me. Some days you're the hammer and some days you're the nail, man. And I keep looking at myself. Get over yourself, Brian. Um, just one of those days, dude. One of those days you just try being up here, maintaining that positive attitude. Fucking hell yeah, we're getting after it. Yes sir, no ma'am. For me it's no ma'am, yes ma'am. Um, some days you just get kicked in the dick, dude. Just is what it is. That's the that's the way this thing goes, man. It's funny. You get out of the military and if I believe if you plan it, if you make the appropriate, you save some money, you make the appropriate plans, you have a plan. You get out of the military and you could it's reasonably um, it's reasonable to assume you'll be successful. The problem is, I think everybody gets out without a plan and they don't know what they want to do. And whatever you want to do, it's going to change 3 or 4 times. I struggle a bunch with feeling like a failure because I left the military to go to engineering school, decided I want to be an engineer. So it's like you feel like a failure because you're like, fuck, did I just give up like the only thing I've been good at ever? The military, whatever format that is for you, cook, mechanic, fucking operator, pilot, um, finance guy, whatever. Um, and then I'm like, all right, I'm being an engineer, man. And so many people, you see this a lot with like dudes that want to be, special operations or SEALs or something like that. Everyone tells it's more like people that like want to run marathons or do something competitive, jujitsu, fighting, whatever, school. They tell everyone their plans. Like, I'm gonna be a Navy SEAL, engineer, astronaut, Johnny Kim guy, and you get that little dopamine hit of like everyone reacts like, oh wow, oh this person has lofty goals. Surely they're gonna be successful. And I really, the people I was with knew what I wanted to do, but after a few, interactions and weeks go by, I found myself not wanting to tell people what I wanted to do because I could feel myself getting that dopamine hit of like that response. And I think a lot of times that leads people to not chase what they want because they get the satisfaction of everyone being impressed by what they want to do. Therefore, you never do it. Um, so I struggled with that when I left. I was like, man, you know, it was a hard realization for me to come to that I didn't have the passion for engineering. I don't give a damn about the beam size or the load case or the moment. It just nothing for me. And I saw the people I was studying with and around who like were really into it. And some of them were, some of them weren't. Some of them just didn't know anything else. And that's just, they were grinding it out. And hey, all props to them. But being older in school, I knew myself well enough to know when I was doing something I didn't want to do. And that's another reason I decided to leave the military was like, I hated being told what to do by people that I felt shouldn't be in positions of power just because of their time. And don't get me wrong, I served under some like really awesome dudes and chicks. You know what I mean? But in doing that, I liked aircraft maintenance. I had made some of the best fucking friends of my life. Got some of the funniest stories. If I can church them up, I'll tell them here one day. But I just, you struggle with feeling like a failure. And that's, in some way, that's why these weekly uploads are so important to me. Because it's in a small way me holding myself accountable. Even if no one watches them, at least I know I posted this week, I posted this week, I posted this week. And yeah, it's nice when my friends comment and random people subscribe and you get that dopamine hit itself of like people are paying attention to me. I'm special. I'm not. But more so, I get more dopamine from making the time to do this and prioritizing it when I have other things going on. School just started today, kind of putting off some homework to do this, but that's because it'll be easy. Um, you know, and I work full time, and I do, contrary to these uploads, I do woodwork. And yeah, it's just, it's funny the way your brain works and the older you get. And, you know, the hardest thing you've ever done is the hardest thing you've ever done, right? That's different for everybody. But I got to say, man, for me, getting out has been one of the hardest things I've done because, and everyone says, like, you lose purpose, you lose the people around you. And, like, yeah, that's true. It's hard moving somewhere that you're not from and doing something new. But I think more than anything, you wrestle with the decisions of, like, did I make the right choice? And I try not to fixate on that too much, but those thoughts still creep in. All that to say, I'm very happy with my decisions. I like my life. I like where I'm at. And I like what I'm up to. It's just, as the seasons change, you find yourself questioning it. And I don't know if that'll ever go away. Hopefully it will. Maybe it doesn't. And maybe that's just part of this, is you just figure out, like, you figure out how to get to a place where you think you figured it out. But god damn it, do I miss it sometimes, man. I miss it. I miss the homies. I miss the homies big time. There's not enough golf trips or group chats or old pictures to go around. And everyone says, man, if you're in right now, take your pictures, dude. Take your pictures. It's super lame in the moment. You feel like the dweeb, like, can we get a picture? But dude, you're gonna want those big time. I'm super grateful I was older and prioritized that a bit more. That being said, it's a new week, baby. We're here. We did it. We fucking did it. This is Thursday. I don't know what day I'll post this, but it's Thursday right now. That means the week's almost over. I got paid. The weekend's tomorrow. Technically, we're going to hit a hot dog festival this weekend. It's going to be fucking sick. And life's good, man. Life's good. Contrary to my negative tone. Hope this doesn't sound negative. If it sounds negative, just know I'm not. I'm just reflecting. I'm just thinking. I'm just kind of rambling, man. Just rambling into this void as I stare at Aircraft 280's banner that I 100% acquired from my unit, which was sick. Something else I was thinking about lately is, how important it is. Actually, this is separate. I got fired the fuck up today because I had this interaction, and I tore the hamstring. My back's hurting a little bit this week. I'm old, man. It is what it is. This dude had this interaction. This gentleman comes up and he's like, he knows me decently well, and he's like, "What do you do for fitness, Brian?" I mean, I do, CrossFit, and I run a little bit, whatever else. It's like, he's not in the best shape. And he's like, he's called CrossFit. How old are you? 31? Yeah. He's like, oh, you're going to give that up soon, man. You're going to give that up soon. The knees, the back, they all go out. And dude, that shit fires me the fuck up, because I just hate people making excuses for themselves and putting it onto you. And me and this individual have probably 200 pounds between us. He's up. I'm this size. And I just, dude, it takes so much out of me to not address that and be such an asshole. Because it's like, dude, again, don't portray your excuses to me of age when there's clearly other factors here. And like, you just put it down and, hey, I get it, dude. CrossFit's an easy target. Fuck them up all day long. But it's just something that I think that's a problem that we have, man, as like a society, as Americans. And like, don't get me wrong, the whole fucking, we all got the same 24 hours in the day, that's bullshit. Let's not act like everyone's time is the same, everyone's time is valued the same, and different life stressors don't affect you to not be productive in those moments of free time. But it's just like, dude, there's so many other things going wrong here. And I know probably a bad example because I do have the hamstring injury and other shit, but like, I would rather be beat the fuck up and have this body, which isn't anything special. I'm just not obese, than have all the extra time from not trying to be fit and make all those fucking excuses. That shit's so lame, dude. Quit making excuses for yourself. Fuck me. Drives me crazy. Anyways, I got homework to get to. If you watched this far, I love you. And maybe I'll learn how to edit eventually. I did edit the last one. If you saw, there's 2 or 3 edits in there. We're getting better, boys. That's all I got this week. I love you. Goodbye.